Good morning, student. Today in this lecture we see the remaining part of the unit number 3. Now we see the remaining part as a package in Python. So what do we mean by the packages? We organize several files in different folders and subfolders depending upon some specific criteria so that it becomes easy to find and manage them. Module is also a module is able to contain multiple objects such as class, function, etc. A package can contain one or more relevant module. Physically is nothing but a directory containing one or more module file. So what do you mean by the packages? Packages means what? Suppose we have to create one folder, and again in that folder creating the subfolders, and in that folder we saving some modules, some files. So all these things are called as the packages. So why we create the such type of packages in Python? Packages are created to organize, to manage and different files in a Pythons, and due to this one we are able to be easily access these files and folders and modules in a Python language. So likewise the module, similarly we have to be create the number of packages in a Pythons. So how to create the package? So the first steps to create the package is as step 1, create a folder name my math in your working directory, for example D drive. So in a D drive we have to be create one directory, then or one, suppose create one folder, and give the name to that folder as a my maths. Then in a steps 2, inside my math directory create double underscore in it double underscore dot py file. Just create an empty file. So when you create a D drive, in that D drive create a one .py file or a .my math file. In that my math file we create my math folder. We create the double underscore init double underscore .py file. This is a empty .py file. This is a empty py file. In a step 2. In step 3, create a folder name add inside my math. Inside add folder create file name addition.py. It is as follows. Now in a step 3 we create a add folder add folder in a my math main folders, that is saved in a D drive. So again in a add folder we create a file addition.py, and in that addition.py we type the code, Python code as follows: addition.py dep add underscore fun a comma b return a plus b. Now in the steps 4, similarly the folder sub inside my math is created, inside which create the file subtraction.py. Now in the step 4, likewise we have to be creating the add folder in a my math folder. We create the another folder that the name is a sub, that is called as a sub folder. In that sub folder we create a subtraction.py Python file or the .py file. So in that subtraction.py file we write the Python code as subtract dep sub underscore fun a comma b return a minus b. Now in steps 5, similarly the folder mul inside the my math is created, inside which create the file as multiplication.py. Now similarly the add sub we create the another folder, that is a sub in a my math, and in that mul we create a multiplication.py Python file and write a code in that multiplication.py as dep mul underscore fun a comma b return a into b. Step 6, similarly the folder div inside the my math is created, which create the file division.py. Similarly the add sub mul we have to be create the div file in a my math folder, and in that div file we create the division.py, and in that file we write the code as a Python that def underscore fun a comma b return a by b. Now step 7, underscore pycache underscore is a automatically generated directory. Now when we create all these things, one file or the one directory, that is underscore pycache underscore is a automatically generated directory in a your my math that is created on a D drives. Now step 8, now on the D drive create a driver program which will invoke all the above functionalities. For example, import math dot add dot addition, import math dot mul dot multiplication, import division div dot division, import my math sub dot subtraction. Now then print the addition of 10 and 20 is, then print multiplication of 10 and 20 is, then print division of 10 and 5 is, then print subtraction of 10 and 20 and 10 is. So all this code we have to be written in that particular steps 8. Now in steps 9, now just written this program, uh, run this program, sorry. Now after doing all this thing in a step 9, we have to be run this program, that is we have to be type, that is we have to run, that is we have to be type or doing in the steps 8. Now what will happen after in a steps 9, after running this whole program that is written in the steps 8, what will happen, what will the output is here, the addition of 10 and 20 is 30, the multiplication of 10 and 20 is 200, the division of 10 and 5 is 2.0, and subtraction of 10 and 20 and 10 is 10. So in this way we have to be shown the output of the program. That means we have to be create the packages or the in this way we have to be create the package by in a D drive in a Python. Now these are the 9 steps we have to be used for doing our package in a Pythons. Now another important point is standard library module. Python standard library is very extensive, offering wide range of facilities. The modules that are pre-installed in Python are called as standard libraries. Now what do you mean by the standard libraries or the standard library modules? So that means the modules that are pre-installed, or that the modules that are already available in a Python package or the Python programming are called as a standard library modules. And exactly what they have to be written to us, what they have to be include in that particular modules. So they include the number of standard libraries, standard files that are used for doing the our number of Python programs, or these are beneficial for doing our Python programming. These are helpful for doing our Python programming in a number of ways. So those files, those libraries, those modules that are already available pre-installed in a Python package, these are called as standard library modules. So how we can see these already available or pre-installed standard library modules? By using the in a shell programming of the Python, we type the help in bracket modules, we get the number of standard or already available files that are time, sys, os, math, email, random, string, re, ogi, socket. All these are the standard library files we have to be shown when we type the command help in bracket modules. All the standard library files are we are able to be shown it, and all these standard library files are effective in a number of ways for doing our programming. So in this way we have to be conclude our unit number 3, that is the functions and modules. So this unit is for 18 marks in your end sem examinations. Number of questions is going to be asked depending on this unit. So already I have to be provide you one questions bank. In that questions bank you try to solve all these questions by using these notes. I am also providing to you all the handwritten notes on in a soft copy to you, and you just use this handwritten soft copy and write all these whatever the questions bank I have to provide it to you. Write the answers as assignment and check it from me when your college is going to be started. So it is thank you very much. This is the end of your unit number 3.